Hello, hi. A very good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rubini, daughter of Ravi, metric number 253314. First of all, I would like to thank everyone and especially our respected and beloved lecturer, Puan Nurasma binti Jamaluddin, as our advisor and a good guidance to lecture us on the Management Accounting 1 course in our Group C. So first of all, I would like to make a slight introduction about activity-based costing. So what is activity-based costing actually and how it comes? Basically, activity-based costing is a cost accounting which calculates all the costs that concern with managerial planning and controlling, and it requires them because of the needs of the management correctness and reliability to compare and to analyze the production prices. So whenever you're going to analyze the price, you need a better costing system. So previously they were also using the costing system, which is a traditional costing system where typically the manufacturers have produced the products with a small number. So the labor was the dominant element on that cost structure, which is they were using labor more compared to the machine. But nowadays it is a competitive world, so we are using machines even more than the labor. So it means ABC is a need because the products are more numerous and the labor are becoming a smaller component of the total production cost. It means we have to make change in our costing method, which is activity-based costing, which is the costings are mostly based on the activities, which going to make us a better understanding of their accounting system and also to the need of real-time information system. So ABC is really going to provide us a relevant and timely information of management. So it's going to support a better management of resources as well as it's going to improve our competitiveness in terms of cost, quality and profitability as well. So we need ABC because it can be a part of job order product costing and as well as a process product costing. So, do you know or are you adopt with ABC costing system? Maybe because of the dissatisfaction with existing cost accounting system, you need to improve to ABC, for example. So there is a need for ABC. So there are below few necessity for us to need a ABC costing system. This is because basically a business will have three things: direct labor, direct material and overhead. So overhead is an important for you to allocate accurately or at least to the closest allocation so that you can minimize the cost. For example, the cost of manufacturing, the cost of product, the cost of marketings, or the cost of accounting as well is going to be minimized so that we can maximize the profit. So whenever we're going to maximize, we're going to cut the costs and going to make a reasonable price to make more profits with the customer. Therefore, we really need a ABC so that we can make more improvement on our pricing and also more on the costing system. So do you know where or when you need an accounting or improvement in our accounting system? For example, managers doesn't trust the cost products reported. It means that something you have to deduct or something you have to add in the cost to make it reasonable. So the marketing personnel are unhappy with the reported product costs. So this is because of the costing system. Maybe it is for so much or so less, so that we can't produce a good quality or we are producing lesser. It means that the sales are increasing but the profit are declining. So all those signals are giving you really need a ABC costings. You can refer to some of the signals that appears. So how are we going to implement this ABC, and is there any examples? Yes, my next presenter going to present you on it. That's all from me. Thank you.
present implementation examples. Example of Atlas Electronics Company produced two types of televisions named as Gazer and Caesar. Product of Caesar has a lower production volume and 50,000 units annual sales, and Caesar has a higher production volume than Gazer. The annual sales is 200,000 units. Gazer system is more multifunctional television and bigger size than Caesar. In this factory, advanced manufacturing system was installed so that labor costs had been minimized. Both of products require 1 hour direct labor for finishing products, and company spends 250,000 hours a year. Product Gazer has a high quality and needs more quality control. The company product costing is achieved by summing three categories of cost at Exhibit 2. With this example, we will use both costing system, traditional costing system based on direct labor hour, and activity-based costing system in terms of comparisons. As we can see, there are more details regarding the televisions Gazer and Caesar in Exhibit 2. The total overheads per year both the television is $75 million. How to calculate the product cost? The product cost can be calculated by the total annual overhead divided with the annual direct labor hour. So in this case, the total annual overhead is $75 million and the annual direct labor hour is 250 direct labor hours. So the answer is $300 per direct labor hour. Then the cost of product have shown at below at the Exhibit 3. The total cost of Gazer television is $750, while Caesar is $550. As seen with this approach, both products' overhead are equal because the company did not consider factors, effect overheads, and distributed from direct labor hour. Next, we see the activity-based costing. So as we can see, the product's cost is already calculated in Exhibit 4. We can see there are some differences because there is application on rate. And also there are many more activities in this activity-based costing, which is material handling, start station, machine installs, manual installs, quality testing, and also packaging. As business become increasingly competitive, above system will not show real costs. Different factors are causing or driving costs in individual activity areas, but the accounting system did not collect information about these differences. It needs to focus primarily on controlling cost of activity areas. The first step is to identify the cost drivers. The company, after analyzing their system, they have realized that there are 6 activities areas in the manufacturing facility, which is, we can see that there are material handling, start station, machine installs, manual installs, quality testing, and also packaging. 6 activities, and this allocation on the products based on application rate, as we can see in this slide. So in this Exhibit 5, we can see there are differences, the amount of the cost of the televisions between both of the traditional costing system and the activity-based costing system. We can see that there are some under-allocated prices and also over-allocated prices. The essence of the problem is that, as seen above, in terms of overhead, activity-based costing has changed both product costs with comparing with based on direct labor hour because of their hidden completely by the traditional, as indicated above, with low production volume but high resources allocation. Product Gazer's real unit cost increased by $650 with activity-based costing. However, Caesar's unit cost decreased by 162.5 dollars because of low resources allocation. Indeed, Caesar emerged as an extremely profitable product. The high volume products basically subsidized in the low volume line. Accounting system tended to overcost the intensively competitive high volume product. It looks too much indirect manufacturing costs on high volume products and too little on low volume products. That's all from me. Thank you.
Good day everyone. My name is Taranial and my metric number is 255494. Today I would like to talk about advantages of ABC costing. Activity-based costing has become widely used because of several advantages. First, overall beginning and visible advantage is more useful in measuring product costs to be obtained more accurately and making product mix decision and pricing decision made so better factory management. Furthermore, the pooling of cost by activities or activity areas provides information that may help managers to better plan and control costs. Information generated by an activity-based costing system can also encourage companies to redesign products to use more common parts. When activity-based costing system is in use, an activity-based flexible budget may be developed. Such a flexible is more accurate than conventional budgets because multiple cost drivers are identified to explain the behavior of overhead costs. In addition, ABC costing allows for a more true profitability analysis such as the analysis of customer profitability, distribution channel, brands, region, and other areas that directly affect the profitability of a firm. Because ABC links performance of particular activities on the organization resources consumed. Also, the activity-based costing system creates opportunity to product designers to make for a cost reductions. Moreover, company uses activity-based costing for a better interpretation of total cost. Total cost is the estimated long-run cost of a product that will enable a company to enter or to remain in the market and compete profitably against its competitors. ABC costing can be particularly helpful as a product design engineers try to achieve a product target cost with providing information. Last but not least, activity-based costing system generally improves the ability of an analysis to estimate the cash flows. By separating costs into activity pools and identifying a cost driver into each pool, the analyst can more accurately determine the levels of various costs that will be incurred. Here is the project conducted by Harper to test the feasibility of applying ABC costing to purchasing. This test showed that ABC works well when used to analyze a purchasing department and the information it provides management with accurate cost data. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Nur Atasha Islin Mendiraizi. My matrix number is 273476. Today I will present about rising problems with implementing ABC. ABC uncovers problems with poor quality, poor design, and neglected markets. Killer doubts that ABC provides this capability. Besides, a similar example has been used to suggest advantages of JIM, JIT, and TQM. But when implementing these new systems, some problems have been raised. One of the obstacles to adopting ABC is that it requires building management thinking. So many companies find it difficult to implement. Nest and Shuza estimate that no more 10% of them now use activity-based management in a significant number of their operations, and the other 90% have given up. The problem is that the managers often do not think of activity-based management as a major organizational change problem. ABC Second, ABC runs up against employee resistance. ABC often shown a threat to their jobs, to the employees' job lah. When Safety Clean and Chrysler first introduced ABC, they both quickly discovered that many employees resisted. Some of them feared that ABC would change the existing power structures. Chrysler and Safety Clean, as Chrysler and Safety Clean had recognized that they were not changing their accounting systems but their organizations. Some of them also did not like ABC coming tremendous amount of work. Thirdly, educating employees at all levels about implementing ABC. This is one of the most difficult things to do in implementing ABC. Measurement has to be tied to the ABC numbers, and the daily decision-making process often must be significantly altered too. Chrysler and Safety Clean mounted major programs to educate employees at all levels. Both of them began with one plant as a pilot plant. Fourthly, ABC is much more detailed and complex than standard accounting. Thus, most companies understand how big a job gathering the information needed to set up on ABC systems is after implementing it. Fifthly, cost and timeless of information. A.S. Kaplan indicated that all cost accounting systems are the problem of timeless of information. ABC could not have solved this problem. ABC could not have solved this problem. A manager might need on a daily or hourly basis. However, many systems provide information on a monthly basis. Indeed, there is often a gap between the time information reported and the time period that is shown in a report. Also questionable is importance of the quality of the information. Lastly, collecting data is so consuming, especially in the beginning of the implementation of ABC. What kind of information is that required to set up on ABC systems and where to find it takes a while. Thank you. For the conclusion, nowadays, companies confronted with increasing intensive competition, booming high technology and quality, and changing consumers' needs. With these problems, firms have improved their manufacturing systems to produce various products to meet their customers' demand. Global competition requires that companies continually improve and innovate. New products must be developed and introduced to replace those that become obsolete. New processes must be continually be developed to make production more efficient. But companies realize that product mix was wrong priced because old-fashioned accounting system. Thus, the company has implemented ABC in the business to overcome those. But ABC has also problems with implementing it, such as costly, staff resistance, timeless, and difficult gathering information. It also requires building management thinking and others.